Lewis, we've just beat Dortmund 2-0 in the Champions League. What do you want to say, my friend?
I'll wait for myself. You can let them go first.
What do you want to say, guys?
Carefree, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC. Don't give a fuck, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC. Carefree, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC. Don't give a fuck, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC. Carefree, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC. Don't give a fuck, wherever you may be, we are famous CFC.
Fantastic, absolutely amazing atmosphere today. I mean, Lewis, nobody expected it. I mean, do you know anyone that thought we were going to win this game?
Not a lot of people. First thing I want to say, word to Graham Potter, the boys gave everything today. Absolutely everything. First man to last. Unbelievable. All we wanted was the players to turn up and to actually fight from the first minute to last, not be 30-minute FC like we've seen so many times. We kept the tempo on them all game, even though there was periods that we did struggle with. Initially, the Dortmund press, we were having all sorts of problems with it. We weren't really winning the midfield battle, getting unlucky with our chances again. But we didn't let our heads drop this time. We kept pressing them, we kept asking questions. Bit of a scramble for the first goal, but Raheem Sterling gets the first one in. We go into half-time full of confidence as a result, get a penalty. Like 1 or 2 minutes in, had the fucking heart attack when Havertz hit the post, but then thank God we got it retaken, scored the second one, and at that point you know we can rely on our defence. The one thing that we know is the constant with this team, in spite of all of the problems, has been our defence, and every single one of them to a T was brilliant. First thing I want to say, because I've been his biggest critic this season, Kai Havertz, unbelievable today, unbelievable. I couldn't ask for much more. Made all the right decisions on the ball, kept testing the opposition with the right pass and everything. I'm glad he was even able to get the goal too. Hopefully that means a lot to him in terms of his confidence. You know me, I'm going to ask for that performance again and again and again, because now you see what he's capable of. I want to see consistency. That's been my one biggest problem with him, but I'm not even going to bring that up today, because today there's nothing to be negative about. That was an unbelievable performance. Hopefully he gets man of the match and everything, deserves it. But to a T, everyone was brilliant. Defensively, Chilwell brilliant on the left, unbelievable block in the second half. I think that shot was going into the back of the net from the way it was looking. Cucurella at left centre back, fucking unbelievable today. He was always in the right positions. Koulibaly as well, Fofana as well, Reece James too. Don't go back to the back four. Don't go back to it, because one thing we can clearly see is we are a lot more defensively solid once we stick to that five. Midfield issues, we know we're going to have those problems all season. It is what it is. We know we're not perfect, but we have a base that we can build on. We have a good performance now that we can build on. Like I said in the last fan cam, we needed to win this so we could go into the next few games with at least some sort of motivation, something to play for. They've got 11 positions to play for now in the quarter-final. Those next few games are now a bit more important as a result. We might get better performances in those games as a result too. This game was massive, not just to us as the fans, but to the players as well, also to Graham Potter. It's another step in the right direction from him. I'm not going to say I've switched to Potter in and everything like that, but Potter, fair play. 2 games now where I feel like you made the right decisions most of the time. You let us get to 2 goals and then you just pulled everybody back, made defensive substitutions and held it for everything it's worth. More of that. Just the right game management, the right decision making, and just stick to the 5. And who knows, we might actually look a little bit better in the next few games.
Oh, I mean, it's unbelievable. And the thing that I loved as well is it was all positive. It was positive, especially from the beginning. I mean, you said it yourself with Cucurella. He was fantastic. Man of the match. Every single pass he's looking for. Yeah, he won man of the match. He absolutely deserved it. And he's had so much criticism. And to be honest with you, I was shocked to see him in the starting 11, but it paid off.
He's had a couple good games at left centre-back, so I'm not too surprised, but the performance, it was like you haven't played the last few games and you were really poor the last few games before that. We needed to see something different from him. I think having a little bit of time off the pitch did him all the benefit, and you could just see in his performance, looked very confident, was always in the right decision. Some of the line-breaking passes from him were unbelievable. I think if we're going to stick to the back 5, I'm looking at Cucurella as our number 1 there. Play Chilwell at wing-back, play Cucurella left centre-back. I think the rest of them speak for themselves. Don't change it, in fact. Just keep it the way it is. It was all perfect.
Absolutely. And obviously Pulisic coming back after a long time out. Nice to see him getting some minutes. But in terms of just the way we handled the game when we did go up, you know, is there anything you would have changed, or do you think we handled it perfectly?
not really too much it could have changed, especially with the players that we had at our disposal. We were going to struggle in the midfield. It is what it is, but we handled it, so can't really complain too much. Like, they didn't do much in the final third throughout that first half. They had the one Marco Reus free kick. They had that one little cut back across the edge of goal. Other than that, that was it. So, in spite of the midfield issues, it wasn't really a problem for us. It was all just about us in transition. You know us, it's the finishing that was the problem. We were seeing like Havertz hit the post, Sterling with all those one-on-ones, and the offsides was like, this is going to be another one of those games. But all it took was the first goal. And it came at the right time. It comes just before half-time. It leaves Dortmund like in a bad shape mentally. With us, it just builds confidence. So I think everything came at the right time for us. I don't think that there was anything wrong really. Like, we had our issues that we already know that we have, but we handled it. We had to just turn up, get the 2 goals in this game and move, and that's fine enough for me. We haven't scored 2 goals in 2023. That's the first time we've done it. I have fuck all negative to say after that.
It was unbelievable. Would you go as far to say as well? I mean, what was the last game you can remember having an atmosphere like that at the Bridge? I mean, the Shed, Matthew Harding, even West Stand were going at it. I was thinking, it was just unbelievable, wasn't it?
It was probably Madrid at home, if we're being real. Even that kind of got cut out early because Benzema bagged twice. But yeah, the fans turned up and they were the 12th man today, 100%. I don't know if it's got anything to do with that thing that they did before the game where everyone was outside the Shed, but that definitely played a part. I think atmosphere, West Stand, East Stand, Matthew Harding, everybody turned up, and we actually made it imposing for once. We've complained so much about our atmosphere this season. It's been fucking dead, and also I have said part of the reason has been because of our performances. It hasn't really helped. But today, the players put more confidence in the fans motivated the players, everybody worked in cohesion. There's no agendas, there was no ifs, buts, maybes. Everybody just worked together for the win. And fuck, it's the happiest I've seen Chelsea fans in ages. Literally everybody's hugging each other, celebrating. We've had fuck all to celebrate. And yeah, it could still be gloomy after this. It really could. But don't think about it. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Like, we've had such a shit season. For one night, just celebrate. Just enjoy the fact that we've gone through to the quarterfinals. We've got another European away coming up very soon. Let's just enjoy it for today.
Absolutely. And just to finish it off, obviously, Jude Bellingham, a player that we've been linked to. Based on what you saw from our midfield and from him, is he still a player you think we should try and bring in the summer?
He didn't look terrible, but like, he didn't stand out to me either. Like, that was decent in the first half, I guess, but yeah, he didn't stand out to me. None of those Dortmund players really stood out to me. Like, we had them, except maybe in terms of the midfield setup. So yeah, Bellingham didn't really stand out to me in any way, but is what it is. He can hold that same way everyone else in Dortmund can hold that.
And just to finish it off, everyone, I would love to have another Carefree, just like we had at the beginning. Like and subscribe.